I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these cute and adorable cap clovers bracelet. And I did design these myself using the rainbow loom and some rainbow loom rubber bands, and they are quite easy to make, and I'm sure you guys can make it. And yeah, the headband over here, I used one loom for this. I just simply connected two bracelets together and made a headband. But for this one, I used two looms to make a headband. So if you have two looms, then you can make a headband, but if you have one loom, you can definitely make these really cute bracelets.
Supplies you'll need to create these bracelets are a rainbow loom, a rainbow loom hook, some rubber bands in any color you'd like. Today I'm using yellow, green, a light peachy color which I got from the mixed skin tone pack, and clear jelly, but of course you could use any color you'd like. And finally, you will also need a C-clip. So get your supplies and we can finally start. You want to make sure that your loom is in a staggered position with the loom's arrow pointing up. And now you could take your border bands, basically the outer bands of the bracelet or headband, and I'm using neon green for that. And you just simply fill the whole loom with the border bands. And when you get to this top here, you just go straight vertically. So you want to do that all the way until you get all the way down to the bottom. So I'm just gonna show you guys a couple of bands. So now your loom should look like this with the border bands on the loom. So what you want to do now is just push all the rubber bands down so that there's room for the next section of bands. So now what we want to do is add the petals, which are these. And what you want to do is just, starting from the very first pin, you're going to take your petal color, whatever it is, and wrap it around 3 times, and do that for each and every pin until you reach the second last pin, and that's where you stop. And I will see you guys right after this footage. So now that we've finished placing all of the capped bands, then what you want to do is take your clear rubber bands, and what you want to do is just place this diagonally like that, and then go clockwise until you reach the top pin right here, and you should form an X like this. And then do the same thing with the next pin. So you want to skip this pin and do the next pin right over here. And simply do this for the rest of the pins and until you reach the end. And here I've already finished placing all of the X's, and now what we want to do is place our buds, which is the center of our flowers. So I'm using a peachy color for this, and I got this from the mixed skin pack. And what you want to do is just simply put this in the middle of every X and wrap this around 2 to 3 times. It actually depends on you, but I'm just doing 2 times. So the same thing, and you want to make sure that as you go you push down the X's. So just wrap it around twice so that it's in the middle of each X. This, and we have finished placing all of our rubber bands. So before we do anything else, you want to make sure that your loom looks like this. And we could finally start the hooking process. Before we do the hooking process, you want to make sure that you put these rubber bands onto the center pin, because I made a mistake. I should have put it on the center pin. And yep, and we could finally start the hooking process. For this step you will need your hook as well as your loom, of course, and I've already hooked this part, the very first X. And what you want to do is go to the next X and just simply grab the top rubber band and place it onto the bottom right pin, and then place your next rubber band on the the top right pin, and then the top left pin, and then the bottom left pin, and do the same thing for the rest of them. Just simply grab the rubber bands and place them. Now your loom should look like this, and the next step is to take your hook and grab the petals upwards like this. Make sure you've pushed all the rubber bands down, and then do the same thing with the other side. Just push, sorry, not push, grab the petals or the yellow rubber band over here. You could do this one at a time if you're using a plastic hook, but if you're using a metal hook, you could surely bring them all at the same time, and do the same thing for the rest of these. Okay, just show you a couple more times, and then I'll show you what to do right after this. So make sure you only grab the yellow rubber bands, not the border bands, because I've done that before and it was quite hard to fix. But anyways, this is how it should look like, and just carry on doing that for the rest of the pins. And so now your loom should look like this, and what you want to do is hook the border bands. So make sure your loom is the arrow of your loom is pointing down, and take a cap band and wrap it around your pin twice, and then just simply hook the border bands. This is quite simple because you basically do a single chain. So go inside and grab the top band, top rubber band, and then hook it to whichever place it goes to. And you want to make sure you push Oops, sorry, can't focus well. So you want to make sure you push the clear rubber bands back. So I'm not sure if you could actually see this, but it's quite self-explanatory because it's basically a single chain, and you do this for most Rainbow Loom bracelets, so I won't really explain it that much. So just carry on going on until you reach the end of your loom. So once you've reached the end of your loom, you want to hook these diagonally. Once you've done that, you take the top and place it on your finger. You want to make sure it's kept there, and then do the same thing with the other side and place it there too. And what you want to do is just pull this off of your loom. Doesn't it want to focus? And you want to pull this off of your loom carefully. Make sure you don't rip any of the bands, and make sure you're not letting go of the top bands so that it doesn't fly off. Okay. So this is how it should look like. So it may be a bit flat, but what you want to do is just squish each flower so that they pop out like this, and keep doing that until you're happy with how it looks. And if you're making a headband, you just simply connect this to your loom. I may do another video for this, on how to make a headband, but for today I'm just showing you guys how to make a bracelet. And now what you want to do is take a rubber band and just simply create a single chain with your hook, this, and keep going until you're happy with the length of your bracelet, like this, and then just secure it with a C-clip. Take the other side. Like so, just continue squishing the flowers so that you're happy with it. This, and yeah, you are finished with your bracelet.
So yeah, that is really pretty much it, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. All my social media sites will be linked in the description box below, so if you want to check any of those out, make sure you do. And yeah, and any questions or video suggestions, just comment down below. And if you end up making any of these adorable bracelets or headband, then make sure to hashtag it on Instagram to Lairy Valino Creations, and I will be very, very happy to see all of your lovely creations. So make sure you do hashtag it to Lairy Valino Creations. And yeah, that is really pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in my next